Ah yes, it's all the rage. Click here to get an instant cash offer for your house. Now, cash offers have been a thing in real estate for a long time. Traditionally, it's usually a private real estate investor, someone who does this a lot and thus has a lot of cash to work with. Or less common, it may be a normal person who just happens to have a crap load of money in the bank. Must be nice. But the new thing is online instant buyers, or iBuyers. These companies use intricate home value assessment tools to determine what they want to pay for your house, usually sight unseen. You've probably seen these. It's online companies like Opendoor, OfferPad, and yes, Zillow. Sorry? You're kidding. Sweet mother of God. Check that last one because just recently, as of the time of this recording, Zillow has announced they are shutting down their home buying program. Now this is huge news because Zillow for a long time looked like they might just be taking over the world. They certainly tried. Not their fault, we all have our moments. But a big part of that was this massive home buying arm called Zillow Offers. Like a lot of iBuyers, they would try to go in, gobble up a lot of homes, flip them and sell them for a profit. But in announcing the shutdown, Zillow states, "We've determined the unpredictability in forecasting home prices far exceeds what we anticipated." Understandable, yet kind of funny from a company that made its bones telling you what your home is worth based on their computer algorithm. What does this mean? Does it mean Zillow's done? Of course not. But it means flipping homes might be more complicated than it looks even for a tech giant. And maybe, to navigate a complex and hyper-local real estate market, it's still best to employ the service of a human being, not just a computer. But, as usual, I digress. The purpose of this video is to talk about the benefits and potential drawbacks to selling your home to an iBuyer. Companies like Opendoor, OfferPad, Knock, Redfin, not Zillow because they don't do it anymore. So the benefits. Number one, convenience. And this is the big one. iBuyers are all about convenience. When you sell your home to them, to be honest, it's just way easier. There's no staging, no showings, no open houses. You don't have to worry about doing updates before you put it on the market. All you do, maybe take a few pictures, click send, and then you get an offer on your screen. And if you like the offer, you can just take the money and run. And this really is the big reason to use an iBuyer. It's just way less to deal with. Number two, it's generally going to be a smoother transaction. So first of all, it's a cash offer, so you don't have to worry about the buyer financing falling through. Beyond that, you're working with pros or multinational conglomerates who do this all the time. The overwhelming probability is that this is going to be a smooth, quick, and easy transaction. The average timeline for a traditional transaction is around 30 days. For an iBuyer or an other cash offer, it can usually be around 2 weeks or as little as 10 days. Benefit number three, there's no obligation. Now this is not true of all companies, but for some, such as Keller offers, for which I am a certified agent, they allow you to receive multiple cash offers on your home with no obligation to accept them. You can test the waters, and if you don't like these offers, you can still put your home on the market. It's a pretty good deal. And now we get to the drawbacks. Number one, and this is really number all of them, money.
You had an opportunity to make money and you passed on it.
What people like about these iBuyers is how convenient the transaction is. But chances are, like almost definitely, you're going to be paying for that convenience. Think about it. They're buying this house with the intention of selling it later and making a profit. Are you going to get full market value? Now, for a while, Zillow was going in and offering market value in some areas, but we see how that worked out for them. But Sam, you say, I won't have to pay a real estate agent. I'm saving on commission. Not necessarily. Here in Denver, if you sell with an agent, you can expect to pay between the buyer's agent and the seller's agent commission around 6% total. For iBuyers, one article just pegged the average fee at 7.5%. No such thing as a free lunch. So this is really the big drawback, so let me say it one more time. You will have convenience, but you will pay for that convenience, and you'll almost certainly make less money than you would selling it the traditional way. Aside from that, you'll often have to do repairs. I know. I said you won't need to update your house before you sell it to an iBuyer, and that is true. But in a lot of these arrangements, once you accept an offer from an iBuyer, they will come in and do an assessment of your home, similar to an inspection, but not exactly the same, and determine what they deem needs to be fixed. Then it's on you to do those repairs or knock that value off the price. Sometimes there's room for negotiation. Sometimes they say, take it or leave it. So that's the rundown. Now, if you are considering selling your home to an iBuyer, I would strongly encourage a program like, unsurprisingly, Keller offers. I know, conflict of interest, but hear me out. What I like about this program is, as I mentioned before, they offer you to test the waters before you do anything. So you're working with a certified agent like myself to get these cash offers and to interpret them and see whether they're good offers or not. And if you do end up accepting one of them, that agent commission, how I get paid, actually comes from the buyer. And if you don't like any of the offers, we can still then put the house on the market. It's no risk. So that's it. I want to thank you for hanging out with me as always. And if you are thinking of selling your home, but also want to buy a house before you sell your current place, because you don't want to be homeless, check out this video I did on that. You are the best. I love you. God save the Queen. Talk soon.